Well, Sistas fans, we are back with season 4 information. And I'm very confused as to what all this means. Now, in the descriptions of the 22 characters who will be introduced next season, it seems that Andi gets some upgrades. First of all, we know that in the promo, Gary actually purchased a blue, I believe it's BMW. Hopefully I got that car title right. And it's his plea to try to get her back. And she says it's too late. But there's a scene in the promo where we actually see Karen and Andi driving in this. Andi's driving, Karen's in the passenger side. So I guess these two kind of make up. I don't know. But regardless, it looks like they get pulled over. And then there's also a portion of the promo where the girls are in a new location. And it seems that Andi has a penthouse suite. So let's break this down based off the character descriptions that we have. There are 3 characters of note technically 4 characters of note in this particular scenario. Now, first of all, in the promo, we know that there's a scene where flowers are all over the law firm. The character of the secretary works at the law firm, and Andi receives a series of flowers and visits from suitors, which the secretary screens. So does this mean there are multiple men who try to get Andi's attention? If I were to take a guess, it would probably be Robin and or Gary. But the thing is, moving on to the other characters, there's the doorman who works at Andi's high rise. I don't think it's the same character we saw during season 2, but the doorman works at Andi's high rise. When Andi's belongings have gone missing, so one day she goes back to her apartment and everything's gone, the doorman informs her that she now owns the penthouse and her things have been moved to her new residence. Mr. Robinson, who is the building manager at Andi's high rise, says, congratulations on the recent purchase of the penthouse in her building. And it says her recent purchase. So Andi doesn't know that her things were actually moved to her new location. Number 2, Andi doesn't know that she bought her new location, which is a penthouse, meaning that whoever purchased the penthouse did so in her name. So Andi is completely unaware of it. But the question is who? I'm guessing that it's Gary, due to the fact that Andi's driving the new car, because she literally says it's too late when he says, hey, I bought this in order to get you back. So in my mind, I'm wondering if it's a situation where Gary and Andi try to work it out again, or is it something else? Because here's the thing. There's a police officer who pulls over Andi and Karen. Both women are concerned when he asks them to step out of the vehicle, only to find out that somebody has played a cruel prank on them. The police officer turns out to be a good-looking actor sent by Gary, which makes me believe that here we go again with Gary, seemingly changing his ways and wanting to show a gesture of kindness. But Andi can't be bought, but given the fact that she is riding around in that car, possibly in the penthouse that Gary bought for her, staying there, she can be bought. And then I'm thinking that this good-looking actor cop is just someone who is sent by Gary to kind of test her loyalty. Wait, will Andi flirt with him? Will Andi try to flirt her way out of a ticket? Will she try to sleep with him? That's what I think it boils down to, in my opinion. Or is it a situation where Robin's the one who sends the flowers? Robin's the one that bought her the penthouse. Robin is the one, isn't the one that gave her the car. So, I mean, look, the fact that she's driving the car lets me know that, yeah, it's probably Gary who sent the flowers, got the penthouse and everything. And at the end of the day, she's going to get pissed off at Gary, then go sleep with Robin again, and then we'll just continue the cycles. That's what I think. But, yeah, Andi gets a penthouse, she gets a new car, and she gets tricked. Same old, same old. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It seems like this is definitely the case where she probably would have been better off with the threesome loving having rich boss that owns the law firm, as opposed to the. I mean, look, say what you will about the Karen and Zach thing, But at least Zach has decided to move forward because he knew how toxic both he and Karen were together, whereas Andi just keeps going in this vicious cycle. That's the difference, though. I mean, Karen obviously wants closure and all this other bullshit, but at least one of the two characters, being Zach, wants better. Karen did want better in season 2, but now she's been written to be some bitter old gold digger, which is not her at all. So it's just one of those things where I really feel like Tyler should mix it up. Get Gary out of here, but we'll just have to keep seeing him over and over again. So thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, hit that bell icon and select all. That way you are up to date whenever I post content on the channel. Seriously, you do not want to miss out. Follow me on social media, links are in the description below. And if you would like to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.